Let me ask you a question. Do you follow a strict diet plan, exercise regularly, get enough sleep, control your hormones and your stress, and you still don't understand why you can't lose weight? If your answer is yes, then you're in the right place. Because what if I told you that everything that you're doing is exactly what you need to be doing to lose weight, except for a few environmental factors that could be setting you back on your weight loss journey? These environmental factors are very important, so make sure not to skip this video if you want to see true results. Let's get started. One of the first environmental factors that is setting you back on your journey is you live in a scarcity environment. What does this mean? Basically, when you live in a scarcity environment, there is a lack of abundance of healthy foods. This includes healthy fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, and even healthy fats. All the things that we need to get the right fuel and to fuel our bodies in the right way and stay satisfied. Instead, we have an abundance of unhealthy foods and junk foods on our shelves that is causing us to gain more weight and eat more calories. And naturally, as people, we basically take these things home because they're so cheap, they're in bulk, and they're very addictive, so we come back for more, and that excess calories is what's causing us to build up more fat. And then we're stuck with the guilt and shame of wondering why we cannot lose weight. There is, however, a solution to this problem, and it involves becoming more strategic on how you shop. One of the first things that you can do is to look out for things like coupons and grocery magazines that can help you to save more money and buy more healthier options. And the more that you do this, you're going to recognize a pattern of repetitive items being put on shelves. So if you're looking for a specific item and you know it gets put on shelves on a regular basis, you can trust that that item is most likely going to be there most of the time. Our second environmental factor that is affecting our journey is purposely or intentionally surrounding ourselves with foods that are going to throw us off. So like I was saying before, when we buy an abundance of unhealthy foods and we take those home, now we have an unhealthy abundance of those foods in our house. So what happens when we're trying to lose weight and we have all those foods in our environment? They cause us to overindulge or possibly binge, and we fuel into those unhealthy or bad habits, and then it just becomes a repetitive cycle. Instead, what we can do is replace some of those foods with the healthy options that we bought from the store. It is known that when we are hungry and we go to our fridge, we open it up and the first thing that's there is usually the first thing that we grab because it's right in front. So if you can kind of trick your mind so that those healthy foods are right in front of you, that would be the first thing that you grab. Our third environmental factor that is affecting our results is we do not know how to stay organized. And this doesn't necessarily apply to meals and meal prep and food. This can literally apply to any other area in our life. So if you know that you're struggling getting in more exercise, or you're not prepared when you go do your workout and you have to spend more time, trying to pick out your outfit when you could have been doing that like the night before your workout so that you don't have to spend more time preparing. Another example could be when you're trying to wake up at a certain time, setting your alarm so that you can get up and be productive the next day and get some of those tasks that you need to get done. It's going to help you stay more on track and have more organization. And when we have more organization, it is a lot easier for our brain to stay decluttered. These three ways can be very effective for helping you to stay on track, helping you to keep you motivated, and helping you to be positive on your weight loss journey. But if you continue to struggle from things like sugar addiction and consuming too many calories from sugar, and you don't know how to break your sugar cravings, I just uploaded a video on how to break your sugar addiction in just a few steps. So if you want to check that video out, I'll have it linked on the screen, and I'll see you over there.